Today on Fashion Guide, a designer's city and 3 million tenge, where Kazakh designers will live. Who will get the coveted grant? We'll tell you about the Designer's City project. Slipdresses are insanely popular. Why are fashionistas so crazy about them? And the most fashionable dance. We'll analyze the Vogue choreography style. Stay tuned. To create, make, and promote your own brand is a very interesting and costly affair. Drawing sketches is not enough. Then add to this drafting a business plan, finding the right people for the job, selecting the fabrics, making the dresses, organizing photo shoots, and so many other things. And last but not least, selling your collection. This and other tasks will be easier solved with the involvement of the unique fashion platform, the Designer's City. Its mission is to support the designers and launch Kazakhstan-made clothing in the mass market.
Идея Designer City заключается в том, что мы хотим собрать на огромной площадке.
The Designer City idea is to have this huge area of over 1,000 square meters for Kazakh designers and clothing manufacturers of fashionable, stylish, exclusive, competitive, and import-substituting clothing, and wholesalers to find them. It's for business owners and retailers who would buy collections for their stores in Kazakhstan from our local clothing and accessories makers.
В Казахстане у наших местных отечественных производителей одежды и аксессуаров.
The Designer City was inspired by the South Korea stores, where such platforms are customary. They won't only be the couturier's presentations made there. Trends will be studied, and designers will be supported and even taught how to grow their brands. The Aspiring Designers Contest became the first step on the way to developing the new labels.
Каждый дизайнер должен был принести и показать нам 3 своих изделия и выставить их на
Each designer had to show us 3 items of their making. Talented people as they are, over 40 young designers took part in the contest.
Было более 40 человек. Они принесли свои изделия, показали нам.
Quality, style, and affordability are the 3 elements that made Galiya Kostayeva a contest winner. In her pieces, the designer accentuates the details, prints, and ornaments. The motivation to choose her profession and take part in the contest comes from a desire to make clothes she would wear herself. I used to come to a store and try to find something different. I always wanted to change a detail here, a fabric there. So I came to the conclusion that I can rarely find what I want to buy or wear. Galiya positions her brand as a brand of comfy clothes for successful business ladies. For the new season, the designer offers bright-colored dresses. Although the Designer's City named her the best of the best, Galiya admits it was difficult to find her own style.
В некоторых моделях хотелось чуть попроще фасон.
Some models need a simpler style to make them lighter and even more comfortable. Some needed adding or removal of sleeves. In others, a shawl collar would be replaced by a simple shirt collar. Also, length might be an issue in some items.
Если там шалевый воротник, то сделать просто рубашечный воротник. Возможно, где-то еще длина изделия.
A prize winner gets a 3 million tenge grant to grow their designer startup. It translates into marketing promotion, specially provided fabrics, an opportunity to exhibit their work in the Designer's City, and more. The new platform is yet to be launched in full, but already 40 designers intend to populate the Designer's City along with Galiya. Each participant and the project's motto is Go for Made in Kazakhstan. What does a modern girl have to have in her wardrobe? Blue jeans, a top, and a slip dress. The balance of romantic tenderness and sex appeal is the hit of the day. The lingerie-style pieces are a real must-have. Such dresses are provocative and modest at the same time, aren't they?
В бельевом стиле в основном это платья, топы, сарафаны, пижамы.
A lingerie style is mostly dresses, tunics, and pajamas. Dresses looking like nighties made of fine, non-transparent silk. If it's transparent silk, then it has to be multi-layered.
Непрозрачных. Если использовать прозрачный, то это надо использовать уже эффект многослойности.
Calvin Klein Fashion House launched the new fashion of going to functions in nighties. The designer's muse, supermodel Kate Moss, tried one of the first slip dresses to the public's surprise. 3 years later, Princess Diana herself was shining on a red carpet in a dress with thin shoulder straps. Today, a selection of such dresses is huge. The question is, what matches a slip dress? Karina Babanova offers dresses with accentuated details.
По длине они могут быть как от короткой, так и до длинной.
They could be short or long with lacework or embroidery or stitching. You can wear them with pumps and watches in a business style for your office.
Их можно, допустим, если добавить...
If you add peeps and a perfecto, makeup, it counts for an evening out.
Это уже более деловой стиль, на работу можно даже так пойти. Если добавить какие-нибудь босоножки, косуху, кольцо, добавить макияж, это уже вечерний выход.
A perfecto can be replaced by a pajama shirt or a cardigan. The Mali brand suggests to combine slip dresses with tunics, men's style jackets, and light capes. Those who like tender looks, they can go for chokers that beautifully accentuate the neck.
Вот такие платья, то есть на лямочках
For
можно.
everyday wear, such strap dresses can be combined with white t-shirts for an inside wear to skip high heels. If you're going to a function and don't want to expose your shoulders, then you can opt for such matching styling nets.
То можно одеть такие сеточки под цвет платья любые.
Textures play a special role in slip dresses. Fabric selection defines both quality and silhouette of a dress. Inspired by fabrics, the Mali designer comes with a new interpretation of slip dresses. Straps become wider and the dress becomes wider.
Вышивка полностью, обработка ткани.
Embroidery, fabric finishing, every detail must be unique, with no wrinkles because a slip dress is quite simple and every fault will be obvious.
Такой простой, и какой-то минус будет сильно бросаться в глаза.
Be it prints or lacework, shiny or pastel colors, slip dresses can vary, but one thing is clear. Elegance of the dress will only accentuate your femininity and beauty. Street style is a fully valid part of the modern fashion world. Street fashion triumphantly walks the global catwalks, turning into high fashion. It is reflected in the new Vogue dance based on the model's postures and podium walk. Now's the time to welcome it in Kazakhstan. Vogue originated in American prisons. Inmates entertained themselves by copycatting top models and their postures from glossy magazines. With time, music, and movement were added, and that's how you got the Vogue. Acrobatic elements, rolling, and emotional play grew popular in the modern choreography after the Madonna video Vogue. She's a queen of the fashion dance. The Vogue style includes fast arm movements, affected walks, falls, rolls, and innumerable postures, all performed to house music. Despite the precision of the movements, dance technique is less important than the performer's emotions and the very mood of the dance. This is where dancers can express their individuality. Originally, when I was about to start my modeling career, it was very difficult for me as I didn't know what postures I could do perfectly to make the designers or customers happy. I watched videos, looked through magazines to understand how models pose, and tried to imitate them in front of a mirror. Real shows défilés are not always matching the music. Even noise or techno music can be played during a show. Girls may be out of rhythm, which sours the impressions from a show. So the Vogue dance is truly defined for models. Feeling the rhythm is key to the dance. We have a lot of beautiful girls who just can't present themselves properly and are stiff. So we want to help them with how they interact with their bodies on camera, on the catwalk, and how to find the right rhythm and walk at the same pace if you're in a group.
Когда ты работаешь на камеру, когда ты идешь по подиуму, как подбирать ритм и как идти в одном шагу, когда вас несколько.
The Vogue and fashion are closely related, and the people who love fashion and want to show themselves will like the dance too. A Voguer's costume must be colorful and attractive as the choreography itself. So, in its moves and in the selection of the dresses, this dance is a splendid opportunity to use your creativity and show how fashionable you are.